Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. We've now got another part of our build the HMS hood. Okay, so when we left off last time, we got all the deckings painted and we pretty much completed the centre deck. So we can move that one to the side and we can move on to another part of the decking now. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on either the foredeck at the bow or the rear deck for the stern. So then once we've got all of these decking parts complete, so once we've got either the foredeck or the rear deck complete, we're going to basically get them all done, and then we can install them all at the same time and get all the deckings down on the hull. So we need to get the before we do that, we're going to need to get the hull painted as well. So if you want to have early access to these videos, why not join my Patreon? I'll put a link down the bottom of the screen here so you can go along and click that, or just go into the video description, click on the little link tree that's in there and click on my Patreon. That'll take you to my Patreon page where you do get access to these videos a couple of days early. Okay, so let's pick one of the decks and basically start adding some details to it. So I think the next deck we're going to do is we're going to look at the bow of the ship. As you can see, we've got it all painted in the decking colour. I've painted the turret parts where the turrets sit in the same grey, just there. I've also painted up here where the anchors go. I'm sure these have got a name, I just don't know the name. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is just on here, these are supposed to be grey as well, but we've actually got some Photoetch to put on there. So I've had to shave off a few of the parts. Just here, there's 2 parts, and on here there's some parts I had to shave off as well. Right, so I'm going to use an old part work tub, put a little bit of glue in there. So I'm just going just down in here, not that you can see. So I'm just going to make a little reservoir so I can dip a cocktail stick in there and keep things neat that way. Here's my cocktail stick. So what we're going to do is we're going to be applying these parts here, these little bits of photo etch just onto here. So let's start from the outside and work our way in. I'm going to apply the super glue onto here because I could probably get better coverage with that, and then lower the other part onto it. Just trying to get the main points on here, so I get that at the top, and we can lower this part down. Oh, dropped it. That's that part all down. So now we can get some more glue down here. Lift that up. Try not to put a permanent bend in there. Trying to come as closest to the edge as I can. And then on this little part on the end here, I'm going to stick this down. The other side of my cocktail stick to try and get that off. Over the edge. There we are. That's the first one down. Probably the most difficult one of the 3 to get down because we've got that little bend around there. So now we're moving on to the next one, which will be this one here. This one should be a lot easier to do. So let's start at the top again. It's my first time working with Photoetch as well, believe it or not, and yeah, it can be difficult. So I'm going to go that far down so I don't glue it to me. Right there is perfect. Right, that's that part down. Just secure the end down now. There we are. That's the second one on. Looking good. So now there's one more to go down here, which is this one here. So let's do exactly the same again. Okay, I'm probably not going to use all of the Eduard Photoetch, because some of it just doesn't need to be altered. Some of it, I know it's not accurate to the ship. There we are. Right, I'll get the last little bit down. So the final part is quite small. Might find this quite difficult to put down, so I'm going to put the glue on the actual part here itself. Run it down. It's quite a small area where we're covering. And now we can lower that one in. Making sure we've got it in the right place. Just like that. So that is that part all complete. Right, so next I'm going to look at these parts here. So what we got, look at our instructions. Basically we're just taking the detail off the top and we're going to be adding this part down over the top just there. So that's what we're going to do with these. So these are numbered. You've got A, which is this one here. There's going to be another one made up just there. We've got B, C and D, which is just follow the top down and then put the new Photoetch part on the top. What we got here? So E, which is exactly the same. And I've got a couple where we're adding more details on the actual the plastic parts themselves. And then if we turn over, there's some more on the back there that we need to do. So to find out which ones you need, down here we've got a guide. So C goes just here, so we'd go here. So for C we didn't make up that one there, so that's going to go onto that one there. So that's the first one we'll do first. And there we are, that is the Eduard Photoetch that we're going to replace on this part here for part C, and that is number 13. So what we need to do is we need to tidy up this part here first. For that I'm just going to use one of these little filing sticks. Doesn't take a lot to take these down. There we are, that's just taken all of that off of there. So now we can apply a bit of super glue just on the top, just a drop. I'll spread that with my cocktail stick. Get it nice and even, all the way across, just like so. And taking our Photoetch detail, we can now lie that on the top. Now there's two parts at the back here that will be like hinges, so we want them to be at the back. So that's what I'm going to use to line it up. Don't worry that it's not painted. I'm going to hand paint that afterwards and touch up any paint that we scuff. So now we can bend each individual part. So the hinges go down, everything else wants to come up. So all these little details, bend them straight up. So work your way around. Be very gentle with these because they are absolutely tiny. And there you are. Don't know if you're going to be able to make that out. There you go. Looking cool. So that's that one done. Right, so let's do this one here. Do exactly the same, clean that up, we'll cut a bit of Photoetch off for it. That's that one all done, so we can cut the bit of Photoetch for this, and we need 124 and 134, so there's two parts of Photoetch for this, so they're on here somewhere. 124 is here, and 134 is right next to it. So we need these two parts of Photoetch. And yeah, there's our Photoetch part just there, small as it is. So we're going to cut this in half, straight down the middle. There's one, and there's two. Right, so the way we can tell these apart is one does have like a circular hatch in the middle. That wants to go to the side closest to me, the other one wants to go closest this side. So that's the one I'm going to put in first. So again, a little drop of glue in the centre. And then we'll spread that around with a cocktail stick. And just like before, the hatch sides wants to go the side facing the bow of the ship, the front. So this could be quite difficult to get down, so I'm going to try grab it a different way. There we are, just there. Yep, let's get the next one on. So just going just next to it. There we are, that's that one on. So now exactly the same with this. Bend the hinges over. Just like so. Everything else wants to face up the way. Now I don't know what these little parts that I'm folding up now are. That one's come unstuck. I'm just going to put a little dollop more glue on that because I must spread it to this side enough. There we are. There we are, that's that one ready for paint as well. Right, so this one here is going to want a Q, which is an angled part, two separate angles, is it? Can't be. So that's a B, and that's a Q. That was an E, that was a D. So we'll go with these two first, that might make it a bit easier. So we'll go with this one, which is an E, which is a straightforward swap as well again. So we'll do all the ones that are really easy first, and then we'll move on to the harder ones in a bit. So again, glass glue on the top. Use our tweezers. Right, so what way around do we want to go with this? doesn't say. I think the hinges want to go this way, so I'm going to put the hinges that way. Lower that down and then get it in the right place before the glue dries. There we are. Does help if you have some sort of magnifying glass or something to help you see these Photoetch parts. But yeah, I'm just going to bend these down, and that one again, and then everything else will lift it up. Just not secure down in this corner. So we're going to leave that one there to dry, and we're going to clean the top of this one. When we've cleaned the top of that one, then I'm going to bend these up. So let's get this one stuck down. This would be the Photoetch detail 123. And grab our Photoetch. So the hinges want to go away. It's like a little detail this side, so the hinges want to face this side, which I'm not sure if it's port or starboard. You have to let me know. Is right side port? Left side starboard? Oh, a little wonky with that one. Right, now we can go back to this one while that one's drying and bend the rest of them parts back up. 1, 2. This one's bent all the way down. There we are, we're getting there. Now let's bend these hinges down. If anyone knows what these are, these like ammo storage boxes or something like that. I'm not quite sure what they are. I presume they would be ammo storage boxes. Or some sort of storage box anyway. Probably bend these, all three of these up at the same time. There we are. There we are, that's that one done as well. Just here. There is another one of them that's going to go here, so we may as well do that now. It's going to be exactly the same as this one. There we are. And again, let's bend these hinges down. And everything else up. Turn that around for the ease of being able to see it. 1, 2, 3. And try and get these 3 all at the same time again. There we are. I don't know if you can make that out on the camera, they're so small. So we've got this one here and this one here, which are the same, but yeah, we've done them two now. Right, so for these two, it wants us to grind an angle on them. So I'm just going to try file them and see where we are, because it wants to be like a an arched shape, V shape. So I'm going to try and finger them into an angle. Right, so I had a look in the instructions. The part that says for Q, I think this is a mistake in the instructions. And here, because Q is far too big, and it wants to bend just here. I think it is O, where it's 112 and 113. That looks perfect, and you do not have to file it down. So mine's just going to sit at a slight angle, unfortunately, because I had to string it. But never mind. Thank you, Edward. So that's that one. Yeah, that fits a lot better. So yeah, do that. 113, 114. They do supply you with extra of them. That's why I believe it is that. So it's O and not Q. This one up. Leave that to dry there. Do the same with this one. I understand it can get confusing sometimes with instructions. So yeah, I'm going to do the same again. Right, let's get in that. And then we'll bend these up as well. Get this the right way round. Lay that. Just on that. And the next one. Really need to get a wax pencil or something to help pick these parts up. I've done two of the same part, haven't I? Definitely better. Definitely a better fit. Right, let's bend these ones up. So probably what I'm going to do now, it's getting quite late here at night, so I'm probably going to, because I filed the back down, probably what I'm going to do is get these all painted up and then call it a night on this one, and then come back tomorrow, do some more. Right, so there we are. We've got them on, so I'm going to get them all painted up in the same colour grey. So there we are, painted them. That's how they're looking. So we've done all these ones today. Probably tomorrow I'll come back and film it and start filming again. And probably what we're going to work on, I'm obviously going to continue on with this decking. So we're going to get some more details down, like we're going to make another one of these. I did this one for practice because you've got to completely make this up. So we've got another one to go in there, so we'll do that one. We've got some parts to go here, we could do them. We've got the breakwater to go on. We've also got parts to go around the turrets as well. So there's still quite a lot to do with the decking. So there you go guys, that's us pretty much done for this part. So yeah, we did add a few little details on there. So next time we'll continue on with this decking and add some more details to it. So join me tomorrow, we're going to have issue 114 of Build the Terminator, and then back on Wednesday we're going to have some more HMS Hood. So if you like this video guys, please leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.